Hey everybody. I'm going to wait for some of you to jump on. I'm also just going to be showing this to my personal page. I've just done a live on my personal page to say the importance of everything we're doing tonight. So I know I'm a little bit early. Guys, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Please click on the bottom here, copy the link, share it, invite your friends. Let's get the word out. We've got important messages tonight. So let's get everybody sharing it, get everybody looking at it. And let's get this, I'm trying to use my other half's Facebook. It's not going so well. But yeah, please, while we're just waiting for the numbers to build up, while we're waiting to just get towards 6 o'clock, let's get this shared. Get this shared. Let's get the word out there. Get pumped. Get excited. We're going to have a good chat tonight. Get it shared. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, go pink. I'm not ignoring you, even though I am kind of the host for tonight. Woohoo, you lucky people. As if you didn't see enough of me last night. Okay. Doo-dee-doo. Go Pink Pro. It is Go Pink Pro. Just hold on a second. I'm having technical issues already. Right, let's just go. Image is very blurred. It shouldn't be. We're like right next to the Wi-Fi. Keep letting me know if it doesn't get any better though. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Do, 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 do. Hi, Ant. So Ant's doing our admin for us. Okie dokie. Right, let's... I want to copy the link. Good evening, you beautiful bunch. Hey to the newbie. Yes, I am new. You guys are in for a shock. You're in for a shock. I'm like this little ball of energy that if you're having a bad day, you're just not going to be able to help but laugh at me because I'd say I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Right. Just excuse me while I'm getting this shared because it is like dead important to me that we get the word out there tonight. So guys, get to the bottom of this, hit that share button, get it shared on your timeline, please. Daz is on admin too. Hi, Dazza. Right, guys, yeah, keep sharing it for me. We're getting near to 6 o'clock. When we get nearer, I'll start the subject. But for now, I want you to all keep sharing. The importance of it is like unreal. Let's get sharing. And while you're there, just tap on that heart button. Let's show everybody we're loving this. Your story was brilliant. Come on, well done, Shane. Thank you so much. Do you know what? I was only saying to somebody who knew me as a child, and so they knew me from primary school, and they inboxed me. And they said, you know, Kim, you know, you've done so well. We never had any idea that you've been through it. Thanks for your loves, guys. Keep hitting your loves. I want to see loads of hearts while we're alive tonight. Loads of hearts. But yeah, they said, like, we can't believe how much you've been through. And I said, do you know what? Now that I'm out the other side of it and my little boy's coming home, I mean, obviously my other son, you know, he's 14, he's in foster care, but they're an amazing family. He's not in a foster house. He's like the only child in their house and he's spoilt rotten. He's right on top of his exams. They're a lovely couple. He's got a lovely life. And I'm really, right, sorry guys, I'm really trying to share this. But yeah, you know, to me, I've won. I've won because I've got one back at home and the other one's really, really happy. And as a parent, all you ever want is for your kids to be happy. That is the most important thing. So, yeah, for me, that's what's important. And when people say I've got such an amazing story, hey, honey, boss is here. I love it. I love it. Rione's known as the boss. You know, I'd call her governor because I'm a Cockney, so I'd call her governor. Right, I'm just seeing if I can post this link. So iPhone 6, ain't all that, I've got an iPhone 5S. I ain't scared to brag about it. Right, there we go. Right, I've posted that. I'm so sorry, guys. Right, so yeah, so when people say to me, my story yesterday was amazing and I'm inspirational, it doesn't feel like it's been my life. It doesn't feel like it's happened to me. So it does just go to show that you can go through all the ups and downs and, you know, and think your world's going to end when actually, you know, if you just ride those waves like an Australian surfer dude would, you're going to get through it. And then one day you're going to look back and you're going to go, Whose life was that? Because nothing near what mine is now. Nothing. And you're going to be like unbelievably happy. And I know it's so hard when you see somebody like me, so full of energy. You know, it was only 2012 when I wanted to take myself in the woods and never come back again. So, what I have learned... Oh, I don't know what video that is. Guys, keep sending me hearts so that I know this is still working, because for some reason my lives have been a bit dodgy this week. So, what I have learned, and we're now around 6 o'clock, aren't we? Yes, ready, set, go. What I've learned through all of the depression and my anxiety and the fact that I can't really say suffered, I have suicidal thinking, okay? It's something that I've learned to accept. So... even with having a good day, I might get what I'd call dark thoughts of how to do it, when to do it, will it hurt, will I wake up, stupid stuff, okay? So for me, thank you to everybody that's sharing this, by the way. Thank you so much. Please keep it up. For me, the way I've learned how to handle this is to say to myself, to recognise my trigger. Hi, darling. Recognise my trigger and recognise what I call that washing machine feeling, right? Because we all know, well, I say we all know, maybe you don't, but you'll feel like something bad's going to happen. You'll feel really down. You'll feel you're not good enough and stuff. But there'll be something that starts that washing machine off in your belly, which then goes straight up to your head and gives you bad thinking, okay? So I've kind of learned, like last week I did a lot of travelling. I went from Newcastle to Scunthorpe to Basingstoke to see my dad, who's just had an operation on his cancer, down to Portsmouth to see my sister and spend time with my niece and nephew, to then go back up to Scunthorpe to finalise everything for my son coming home, to then go across to Manchester, to then go from Manchester across to Halifax yesterday. And then I got home, I think it was about 7:30 last night, and got straight in the bath because my darling husband had run me a bubble bath. If you'd asked me 4 or 5, how many years ago is it now? Nearly 5 years ago, would I ever have a loving husband to come home to who'd run me? But I would have said no. I would have said, my world's ended, I'm in a homeless unit, I tried to commit suicide, I've got nothing. Whereas now I have. I've got a lot, and I'm really appreciative. But the point is, I know, I'm not a rock star, I'm just normal, but thank you so much for the compliment. It's lovely. But I know that all of that I've done last week, okay, which is another reason why I'm self-employed, is so that I can have time out when I need it. But all that I've done last week, it was going to have an adverse effect on me, okay? And then today, I felt really, not that you'd believe it now, but I felt really drained. I felt very heavy. My anxiety's not played up today, which is absolute godsend, because usually it would. Usually my anxiety would be right up here and I'd be like, I can't leave the house, I can't go out, I can't do anything, which you'd probably find really, really hard to believe. But yes, I have days when I think the world is going to end and I can't get out of the house, okay? But I now accept that and I acknowledge that. So I knew last night, and I said to my partner, I said, look, I need to sort this out, it's driving us nuts. Right. I said to my partner, because God bless him, he makes me a coffee every morning, brings it upstairs and wakes me up with a kiss on my head and my jet black coffee. Love it. But I said to him, don't waste the coffee, because if I need to sleep, hi Jessica, if I need to sleep, just let me sleep through, you know, because even he now knows, bless him, that, you know, hi David, that he knows that I'm going to need just time, because obviously my body's going to crash. I mean, I've got an underactive thyroid as well as other stuff, as well as the mental health issues. And I know that my body is just going to crash and I'm going to come crashing down and the whole world's going to fall apart. And there'll be absolutely nothing wrong. It's just the fact that I am tired, okay? That's what happens. I just get overtired. Now, with mental health issues and with suffering abuse in the past and the scars and the damages it leaves inside your head, the best thing you can do is learn to recognise when that washing machine inside your tummy, I'm having to tiptoe because you're sat on my mantelpiece, I'm having to tiptoe so you can almost see my tummy. So I'm 4'10", it's really, really small. But yeah, you need to recognise when that washing machine kicks off. And you need to learn to just go, okay, today is a bad day, okay? It's a bad day. And I am not going to leave the house. I'm just going to put on some comfy pyjamas, always get a wash, Always jump in the shower, jump in the bath, because it washes your cares away. It's really true. Really, really true. Okay? And all you're going to do is you're going to curl up on the sofa or curl up back in bed, and you're going to watch TV and you're going to sleep. And you're going to sleep and you're going to eat well and you're going to chill. And you're going to have a day off from the world. And do you know what? That is absolutely fine. And that is the best medicine in the whole wide world. And so when we was thinking about something to talk about tonight, I was actually sat in bed at 10:30 this morning. And I was like, no, do you know what? I really need to, I really want to share it because it's close to my heart. And I know that learning to give myself a break, so not to go, I haven't got it anymore, I haven't got anxiety, I haven't got this, I'm normal, to kind of go like, nah, I am special, I'm really special, okay? Learning that has been the most powerful medicine I could ever have. Learning to look after me, to look after number one, to be kind to me, to forget everybody else on a day when I'm feeling a bit down and run out and my batteries need recharging, being prepared to push everything away and go, no. Because do you know what? If you keep on going, see my thing when I was in the abusive relationship that we shared yesterday with my ex and being battered, and it was the mental that really got me. I got addicted to working. I got addicted to working. Where I remember working, I think it was 93 days in a row, and I had 2 jobs. So I'd go and do my day job until 5:30, and then I'd be going out and doing beauty therapy mobile, just so that I didn't have to be at home with him. Okay, so I now know that when I feel bad, the worst thing I can do is chuck myself into work. And why? Because it's going to kick off the triggers from the past. And plus, again, what am I doing? I'm running myself flat into the ground. Absolutely flat into the ground. And this is, I'm just going to flick that email out of the way. This is where we're never going to get better. So I really wanted to jump on tonight, and I wanted to say to you guys, start listening to your body. Your body is your vehicle through life, okay? So I'm sure that you all get your cars MOT'd, you know, or you respect the bus that you're getting on, or the train or the airplane, whatever you do, you all look after whatever gets you around. Well, your body is your vehicle, okay? So let's start taking good care of it. Let's start looking after it, all right? So if you feel that your little washing machine's going off, and listen for it, that bit where your belly's like, ooh, I feel sick, or, oh, something bad's going to happen. Then go, aha, that's what Kim was on about. That's a trigger. I'm going to take these on my head because they keep reflecting. So you'll be like, yeah, that's my trigger, okay? I can just about see your comments. I've took my glasses off. But I want you to learn, all right? For me, for the next week, learn that trigger. Then when you get that trigger, don't panic. Say, okay, how I'm feeling right now is completely fine. It's completely fine. Don't be like, oh, no, it's kicking in again. No, it's part of you. It's part of who we are. I'm 4'10" and a size 18 to 20. Do I complain that I'm short and fat? No. Why? Because I love my food. And the way I see it is, yes, I do want to get back into fitness, but I could get it by a bus tomorrow. Am I going to panic about it if I have a chocolate biscuit? No. So, don't panic anymore. It's you. It is absolutely fine. I just want you to recognise that trigger, and the minute you recognise it, I want you to go, oh, it's one of them days. It's one of them days when I need to go and do my favourite thing, or I just need to shut the door, close the curtains and have a day off. Have a day off from life. And do you know what? That is absolutely fine. So guys, what I want you to do is, if you've got any questions, keep them going, because I think my comments still keep updating. And I'm just going to say, oh, thank you so much, guys. Honestly, I'm not amazing. I'm just somebody that's been there. And somehow there must be some little angels watching over me. They got me through it, you know. And now I'd like to say I'm not amazing. I'm an earth angel, because I'm going to share all that wisdom and that magic with you guys. And there is nothing you can't overcome. Nothing, honestly. Bullying, abuse. I've had it since I was 4 years old. 4 years old. I mean, my first memory was like my dad hitting my mum over the head with a ketchup bowl. So trust me, you know, I'm 30. How old am I? They do say when you get over 30, you forget, and I do. I'm 32, June the 30th, whoever wants to send me a birthday card. Woohoo! Okay, so in 6 months' time, I'll be 32. And to be fair, it's only really been the last year that it got better. Really has. Really has. But do you know what? You know, I do still suffer with the bad thinking. You know, 6 weeks before my wedding, happiest time of my life, knew that both my boys were going to be there, and all I wanted to do was hang myself. On my wedding day, I went and I had a big smile on my face all day. And then it hit me, and I went into the toilets and sat there in my wedding dress with my feet hanging off the toilet because I am only 4'10". So sat there like a child in this great big fairy gown, crying my eyes out because I wanted my mum. Because no matter how happy I was on that day, I couldn't stop visioning hanging myself. Even though I didn't want to do it, the thought wouldn't leave me alone. And that was on my wedding day on August the 24th last year. So, guys, there isn't a magic wand for it. You need to just learn how to take control of it. You need to learn to go, oh, what are you doing back again? All right then, any excuse for a bit of chilling time. Chilling out, let's chill out. Oh, look, the horrible little dark person's turned up again. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put a Disney film on. Or you need to put on something like P.S. I Love You or Bambi or something and have a good cry. Don't be ashamed to cry. I'm terrible because I don't cry a lot anymore. I really don't. Because if I cry, I suffer with panic attacks. I don't even know where that's come from. But yeah, I don't cry a lot. And oh, thank you, Kendall. Yeah, so, you know, don't be afraid. If you feel you're getting bottled up, go and stick a sad movie on. If you know something's going to let that little champagne bottle explode, go and stick it on. I do. I won't do it when anybody else is around, like. You know, nobody wants to see this crying. Oh, no. But I literally like, oh, I'm done. I'm better. All done. All better. Next day, right, I'll go to bed. Tomorrow's a new day. Boom, what can we do the next day? You know, and you just listen for that trigger. Your body's going to tell you. Remember, your body's your vehicle through life. All right, so start looking after it. You look after everything and everybody else around you. Start looking after the number one that keeps you together, keeps you formed, so that you're not like a pile of goo. Okay? So sometimes I need a crew. Yeah, it does, Laura. Totally does. Totally does. Oh, Grace. My name was called Grace. That is a beautiful name. No, honestly, guys, you know, I'm going to move on now to the fact of the lovely Riona giving me the opportunity to be a part of this and be here for you guys. Guys, I do need to sleep sometimes. I do need to sleep. I'm just reading your comments while I'm talking. Yeah, I do need to sleep sometimes. But guys, you know, it's Kimberly Franklin. Whether you come through the page or you reach out to me, I'm here. All right? There's pretty much not a lot I haven't gone through. But it's not even about me going through it. If you need me to listen, I'm here to listen. You know, when me and Riona had a conversation and she said to me, she was like, Kim, I really want you around. I think you could help. It was like my dream had come true. You know, I'm not about the money and the fast cars because I remember what it's like to only own what I had on. And I had nothing around me, okay? I remember what it's like to have nothing. So the money, the fast cars, don't get me wrong, I love a bit of holidays. Who doesn't love a beach? But it's not who I am. Who I am is right now, where you're all giving me loads of hearts, and I know it's because I've touched your heart. Because I know that I've kind of got a sixth sense and I get to go deep down into you and touch that little piece that's missing, where you've got that little bit of the jigsaw that's not there. And there is always, I strongly believe that there is always something in what I say or a look that I can give you or a bit of advice that is going to help you get where you want to be, you know? So I want you to keep giving those hearts and smiley faces and give me some happy faces. Give me some laugh out loud faces. I want to see you all laughing. I want to see you all lift your mood, lift the vibration and feel so much better because life is too short. It really is. Thank you so much. Life is too short and I know we all have bad days and I just want to say that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and the fact that Riona asked me to come and do it is such a good call. It is so close to home. I didn't tell you guys this yesterday, but maybe I did. I lost, we certainly were, boss. We certainly were. You were definitely meant to be there. But I lost my mum when I was 22. She died at the age of 53 because after years of mental abuse from her mum, she then went into one marriage where the bloke was a bigamist and he had another family and left her and her first daughter. And then she went on to meet my dad, who I have to say I have given a second chance, because kind of without him, I don't have a history. But you learn how to accept people for the way they are. But yeah, she then went on to endure, I think it was 26 years of abuse from my dad, in which he then had an affair and left her with nothing. There was nothing left of her because she'd given everything and she didn't look after her vehicle. So she left behind 3 girls and 1 boy. And then obviously my 2 sons, my brother's son and my sister's daughter and son. So, you know, life got too much for her and she bailed out. I strongly believe that everything I went through was to correct what had happened in the past with my mum. And somebody had to get it right to then be able to spread the word. And this is why when Riona said to me, you know, me and the guys, we really, really want you to come and be a part of this, I couldn't help it. I had to come and do this. You know, whether you want to call it a calling or a mission, or, you know, maybe I am an earth angel. Maybe I was supposed to go, you know, to the dark side and back again so that I could come back and say to you guys, you know what, it ain't worth going there. It ain't worth it. Life is too short. As long as you concentrate on feeling that little washing machine and learning to go, oh, hiya, all right, it's a day off for me then, you're going to be fine. There is nothing that nobody can't overcome. And I honestly believe that. And guys, you've got the support on this page, whether it's with me or it's with one of the other guys. You know, just reach out to us, all right? And I know I am an absolute, excuse my French, bugger. For when I'm down, I won't talk to anybody. I won't do it. Because I always feel like I need to get on with this myself, all right? That's my mistake, and I'm telling you guys not to make it. Don't make it. It's what this page is for. Do you know what? All you guys have got to do, just send me an emoji. Even if you can't find the words to tell me that something's going on right now, just send us an emoji. Send us an emoji and we'll know. And then we'll send one back. And then just by that, you'll know that somebody's there. And that is the most important part to getting on in life. You don't need lots of people, you just need one. Well, you're lucky because you've got me and the boss and Daz and Ant and Kim and Heidi and I can't remember all their names. I can't remember them all. You've got so many people. You've got at least 2 handfuls of people, okay? So I don't want you guys to suffer anymore. I want you to give yourselves that day off if you're having a bad day. Don't punish yourselves for feeling down. Don't punish yourselves for feeling upset. Don't even punish yourself if you're feeling angry, okay? Because at the end of the day, we fall out with our cars when they don't want to start, but they might just be having a bad day. It's exactly what we're doing. There's just something in us that's just not working right that day. Give yourselves a break, give yourselves time, chill out, put your feet up, message one of us. Even if you don't want to talk about what's bothering you, I've loads to talk about. I travel all the time. I am a Cockney living in Newcastle. That's why my accent goes up and down. I've got an amazing husband who suffers with autism, and that didn't get discovered until last year. I have got 2 wonderful boys. I've got an amazing sister who my mum gave up for adoption 3 years before I was born. She then found me a couple of years after my mum died. So I've always got something to talk to you about. See, I've left you intrigued now, haven't I? You want to know more about me, see? So next time you're having a bad day, don't think about having a bad day. Think about, oh, what was that Kim said that I really need to go and be nosy about? Okay, so guys, what time are we on? We're on 18 minutes. I'm running on dry because I can talk for England. I also talk like a chipmunk at 100 miles an hour. And I bet you can count how many breaths I've had for the whole of the last 18 minutes. 20 minutes, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to bid you a good night. And I hope that everything I've said tonight is going to resonate with you and that you are going to give yourself a time out. And that you're going to keep following what Riona's doing. This is amazing. The team are amazing. You know, I'm only just starting to scratch the surface on this and find out what these guys are all about. But there's lots and lots of big things to come. So if you're in the Halifax area, make sure that you're going to get down to the open evenings. If you're in the Newcastle area, make sure you send me a message because I am wanting lots and lots of helpers. Because I was thinking about like setting up some line dancing for all of us. Yay! But a line dancing like Hillbilly Rock, Hillbilly Roll. My feet are doing it, but you can't see because you're on the mantelpiece. Okay, so guys, night keep strong. Yes, Kendall, keep strong. Everybody keep strong. If you can't be strong, then don't forget, you don't need to be strong. We'll be strong for you. Just message us, okay? So that's always the biggest message is rewatch these lives, send us an emoji, inbox us, do something. Just remember, there's at least 10 of us. At least 10 of us. You can take your pick. You don't have to come to me. You can go to Dazza. Apparently, he's amazing. He shares his schlur. Yeah, shares his schlur. So if you're feeling a bit down, you need some schlur, go to Dazza. All right? But any one of us, we are always, always here for you, okay? There goes, there goes. Look at all them hearts popping up. That's him saying, yeah, come to mine. Ah, and he's got Cocoa Pops and 2 spoons. He's got Cocoa Pops and 2 spoons. So somebody, you know the reason why he has 2 spoons? Always on call. Always in call in case one of you need him. See? Always. So I'm going to go. I'm going to let you have your evening back. Guys, you're amazing. All right? You're amazing. Never forget that. And give yourselves a little bit of time. All right? That's all we ask. Give yourselves a little bit of time. If you don't know how, you're getting a bit of a block, reach out to us. Not having the schlur. You watch Dazza. You sharing that schlur. Sharing it. Sharing the schlur. Okay, guys, I hope I've made you laugh. I hope if you've had a really rotten day, I've just managed to put like little sprinkles that you put on your cupcakes on top of it. And I'm going to speak to you guys really, really soon, okay? And remember, inbox us if you need us or reach out to us. We're always there, and there's a lot more to come. Good night, guys.